Hi. So I want to talk about this issue that is viral about Ekene, the young actress who was very excited when her favorite gospel musician showed up on her wedding, and she was so excited, and people are like, okay, that was too much. Look, I'm not going to comment on that particular issue. You know why? The husband came out to say, keep quiet, and that was a very smart thing to do. A wise man defends the wife. A wise husband, defends his wife publicly, but um you know privately he can admonish her. Now, why is it that we are so keen at picking at negative things? Now, why am I saying this? People make mistakes. Like, people do good things, but then once they make one little mistake, people just have this selective amnesia. They just forget all the good that they have been doing or they have done. And the way they will talk about that negative thing, you would think that everything about this person is negative. Look, I make mistakes. You make mistakes. Going back, maybe she would have not reacted that way. And look, she's a young lady. She is a young lady. Do we even give celebrities the opportunity to also make mistakes? Or do we feel like, they should all have it all covered? That's why I usually get very uncomfortable when people hold me in high esteem, because it means that you also sometimes do not see my humanity. And when I make a mistake, I thought, don't bring that here. The other thing I want to talk about is, this man, for example, is defending his wife. He's telling you, keep quiet and let me be. Tomorrow, because of all this whole comment, sometimes when a child falls, a baby, people around say, hey, don't scream, because when you scream, the child will realize that, hey, see what happened to me. And the child will do what? The child will start crying. So they'll say, hey, don't react, so that the child will not know. What if tomorrow they have, marriage is so fragile. Do we understand how fragile marriage is? Look, your spouse is not your sibling. Your sibling you guys can get angry, they can hurt you, but you guys are stuck together, right? The person is your kin. But the relationship with that of your spouse is different, right? What if tomorrow, because of what everybody is saying, right, they have an issue and he goes down to faith? If you think celebrities don't see what people talk about them, that's not true. They are human beings. And he goes around and read those comments, and begin to say, oh, you see, that's how people even said you did it. That's how people even said maybe you're having an affair with this pastor, or even this your bestie. You guys are planting seeds that can lead to issues in the marriage. It's a young marriage and they are going to make mistakes. Why do we magnify mistakes or issues done by celebrities? Do we realize that these people are human beings and they are also young people? Even the artist, the gospel artist in question, I heard he's not even up to 30. So people are going to make mistakes. It's so easy to criticize people. I mean, this whole public whatever, isn't it being too harsh? Do we really mean, I just feel like, do we really mean well for the couples? I realize that, people, when it comes to couples having issues, people want to see couples having issues. Sometimes it feels that people want to see them having issues, because that's when you see people talking, and they are going to have issues. They are going to have issues because even the tongue and the teeth quarrels, right? People want to see couples have issues. That's one of the things I have realized, right? That aside, look, this is my advice to the couple. I hope they can watch this. Everything that happens on your wedding, let it end there. This was one of the best advice I got when, after our wedding ceremony. Normal after wedding ceremony, there's always that issue. Oh, these people did not have food, or these people had food, or this one, that. And you just be feeling bad. Oh my goodness, this did not happen. Do you know, I remember when, after I got married, this was what, someone told me. Said, look, am I aware that the person has a friend? What made the friend and the wife to divorce now is what happened, the issue that happened during on their wedding ceremony, and they carried it into their marriage, and they kept, judging the matter until that thing destroyed the marriage. That's the same way. Whatever happened on that day, let it just end. Let it, just don't let people tell you what to do. And I'm glad the man is supporting the wife, and this goes to anyone watching this. Any issue that happened in your wedding, don't carry it onto your marriage, because it's not going to be perfect. And you're going to learn. So give yourself the grace of making mistakes, and pick up yourself and learn from it. Pick up yourself and learn from it. I really hope that we become kinder to celebrities and to marriages, that we don't keep looking for moles and planting enmity. What do people want to gain? Sometimes you see some things you walk up past because it's not affecting you. I want to know people who are saying, oh, okay, what do you guys want to happen? I'm not saying that, I personally may not react that way. I don't know if you bring I don't know if I'll react that way. So I don't want to say never. I don't want to do that, right? Until I'm confronted with that issue, right? But what do you guys want to happen? You want the man to leave his wife? I mean, you want the marriage to scatter? Or what do you guys want to achieve with this? That's my own. What do you want to achieve with this whole criticism? Guys, let us spread positivity. Let us spread love. Let us be kind to people. Sometimes you have to choose between being kind and being right. Look, if a couple tells me, right, that something I said or so is causing an issue in their marriage, look, it doesn't matter whether I'm right or not. I am going to apologize to them. Not because I am wrong, but because I understand the fragility of marriage. And look, such people will come to respect you because they know that you were right. But they understand that you mean well for them. They understand that you have empathy towards them. This life is short too. Spread positivity. Be kind. You don't have to be right all the time. Be kind. All the whole wise people in the world are good at giving advice, be kind to people. I know you are so wise that you have not made any mistake in your life. I know you're like, look, I always run away from those kind of people that are perfect. Oh, this one, I can't do it. This one, I can't do it. How do you know you can't do it? This one, I can't do it. To me, I can't do it. People who always portray to be so wise, they are always the most foolish people. Because when confronted, it's even a sign of lack of emotional intelligence. When you are always right. You know, me, I can't do this. Me, I can't stoop so low. How do you know? Have you been confronted with that issue? How do you know? You learn. You learn as you go. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to marriages. Be kind to people. This is just the message I want to send today. It's not everything that will subject to scrutiny. It's not everything that we attach so much. Yeah, people make mistakes, and so let them be. Have a wonderful week. Mwah.